is this one? If it's not, well, let's just watch this first so we can kind of get a little bit of a understanding on the context for the Hero High video. Marathon revealed cinematic short. Again, I want to give full context. The only thing I've seen is that apparently a lot of people are pissed off at Asmongold because apparently he said that the character's not sexy. I'm a little bit more lenient about that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I don't necessarily need, like, anything to be super incredibly, like, freaking sexy and appealing. But I'm also not gonna sit here and act like that's not, you know, he's speaking lies, you know, he's not, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna, you know, stop him when he's lying, you know, but... Let's see for ourselves. The whole internet's going crazy for this, you know, might as well. Wow, this looks cool, spacey. Alright, I'm getting some real Dead Space vibes. I'm getting some... Alright, this is a lot more like Prey, actually. More like Prey vibes. The hell? The hell? Alright, I'm getting a little bit more Interstellar vibes now. I'm sorry, the puffy jacket kills me. It looks like they just came from Balenciaga or something. Why'd you even get out the ship, I'll be honest? What the freak, what was so stupid? Huh? What's with the pipes? Oh, are they like sprinklers? They're sprinklers. I feel like you didn't have to get that. Yeah, they're sprinklers. You didn't have to get that complicated for sprinklers. But then what the hell is he spraying? Oh, probably like poison for the insects. Oh damn, you should have got a better mask. Yeah, he should have got a better mask. You can't. That's why you don't just like spray poison like that. Oh, willy-nilly. Okay, now I'm getting a lot more like Death Stranding vibes. Like everything. It's kind of losing me with the whole everything else I said before. It feels like they took Cyberpunk and Death Stranding and like mashed them up. All right, with the neon peak, it's gonna be like the freaking Far Cry game, isn't it? Oh, are those robotic caterpillars? Are they weaving another person?
I don't think I've ever known how this is.
Oh, dude, it's Westworld! Who was that?
I met a traveler from an antique land who said...
You met a traveler from an antique land?
Trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert.
Two vast, trunkless stones stand in the desert?
Near them, on the sand, half sunk, a shattered visage lies, whose frown and
This fool look reminds me of the finals.
wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command tell that it spoke to well those passions red which yet survive. Stamped on these lifeless things, the hand that mocked them, lifeless things. And the heart that fed.
Is it? I don't. What is this exactly? I'm getting real. Is the game gonna be like a shooter, or is it gonna be like a story like driven thing? I guess we'll see the gameplay, right? Oh, I see that's like a double barrel looking shotty.
Welcome once again. Once again. Answer you shall. You shall, feeling.
I mean, it feels just like what it is, right? Like $1 trillion. Like $1 trillion.
Sakaguchi Genetics sent a reminder.
Damn, the economy's really falling in the future, huh?
Your shell repayment is coming up and will be charged against your line of credit.
Yeah, I know. Do you mind if we skip the formalities this time? Gotta...
Wait, so every time you go down, they charge you, they put you into more debt? Well, then you gotta, like, go and kill stuff to make money? Well, why don't you just use AI drones at that point? Why are you even offering them a job?
Big contract waiting down there, so.
Understood. Let's proceed with your grounding exercise. Are you familiar with this item?
That's my lucky charm. Yeah. It's supposed to be my lucky charm.
A baby foot? Okay, I see why they don't use robots. The robots' aim sucks. Look, there's like 15 of them, and they can't even hit this one guy. Oh, they got him there. They got one of them. It only took 20 of them, but they got him.
Can you identify her?
Yeah, that's my mom. That's your mother. Your mother.
Now,
You know
consider
that's your
this. Do you recognize this child?
Who are you? I don't know.
It's you.
Yeah, that's kind of stupid like that. What do you mean you don't know? Who else would it be? It's freaking. They just showed you a picture of your mom.
What? Really?
So who is she? Is she the main character or what? Oh yeah, it's a lot more Death Stranding vibes.
Hey, what's that you're always tuned into? Worth anything?
I don't know, but I like it. It speaks to me.
Let me listen.
Yeah, go ahead.
You ever wonder what happened to these people?
Well, how come in the future technology gets more stupid? You saying I can't? You saying I have to pass over a freaking coin from the back of my neck? How come I can't just like pass it over through NFC or like Bluetooth it or something? Play it on the speaker. Actually, that's on him, right? If like, how about like next time you get a body, make sure they install a speaker system on like a shoulder or something.
It's not my business.
Make it like a JBL.
Music is. You'll have a tough time finding a buyer.
Good. It's not for sale. Give it to me.
Yeah, see, this way you don't give away your music like that. That was an unnecessary flip. I don't know why you had to flip like that. I don't know why. I don't know what's up with the cartwheel. What was that maneuver? Wait, and then you freaking come back for the weapon? Huh? Wait, nah, son. Wait, she flipped out. So you would have already been shot, first of all. She does a backflip. If the guy was trying to murder her, he would have shot her already. And then she goes back to where she started her backflip for the freaking weapon. Pick up the weapon and just turn around and run. What was the point of the backflip? What, are you just trying to get some interpretive dancing in at the end? What happened to her team? The hell? Okay, you just had that the whole time? Listen, how come she didn't like do it like 3 or 4 more times? She was already on the ground. Oh, it's because they wanted to have a chase scene. That's why. Got it. And if she would have killed him on the stairs, then they wouldn't have had this chase scene. Got it. Okay, understood. damn. The freaking robot got you. Is this game gonna be like a first-person shooter? What is this? Oh, damn, they got it right in the headphones. I feel like you could have gotten that. I feel like you could have gotten that after blowing her head up.
And on the pedestal these words appear. My name is Ozomatli, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair.
You went with the Ozymandias quote? Alright, cool. Someone's a fan of Watchmen.
Nothing beside remain. Nothing beside remain. Round the decay of the awesome wreck. Round the decay of the boundless.
I'm only laughing because I was debating making a stupid joke like, pop, ha ha ha, but they just popped him right there. It just freaking happened! Great trailer. I love it.
Boundless, alone and level sands.
What's all that?
Stretch far away.
I'm not a big fan of ASMR, I'll be honest.
Do you recognize this child?
Bro, why are you so uncreative? You really came with the same exact design again?
Is that me?
Bro, how big is that pocket? Bro fit like a freaking, like, I think he fit like a freaking, like, something he picked up out of the truck. He fit the baby doll freaking thing in there. He fits his, what the frick? Just shoves everything into that little chest pocket. I can't. Oh, hold on. Laura, freaking. Oh, it's only co-produced by Bungie. It's not fully produced by Bungie. Got it. Yeah, you got me. Let me check out the gameplay trailer too. I feel like it's not complete. I don't understand what's the game. I don't know what the game is. I saw the full trailer. We just saw it. Oh, from the creators of Halo and Destiny. And Concord, from what I heard. Oh, she's the chick from the trailer! Okay, so it is an FPS. Yeah, everything really, okay, now seeing this looks like the finals to me. This looks like the finals, but way more neon.
End of all things. But the dream is not over. My dream.
I'm sorry, this is like, somebody's gotta like cut the audio and play some freaking Nightcore to this. Look at this.
Yours.
Ravens in the UK, up, down, all around the world.
Run.
Oh, is it like Warzone? Is it another battle royale? Oh, that guy's got like a cool thing on his back. Everything's so blocky. It's like 3D printed. Yeah, the entire game feels 3D printed. Oh, it's a good thing they put neon lights inside the vents for, you know, for when air needs to see when it goes through. I mean, it all depends, really, right? Because I really like the Tediore in like the latest Borderlands, where they went a lot more blockish, a lot more pixelated style. So it could work. You know, Fallout had the Institute rifle, which was a lot more blocky, plastic, 3D printed, like technology. So it kind of makes sense that a lot of it would be 3D printed, simple, simple to reproduce stuff. But I feel like if you're gonna be playing with that aspect, shouldn't you make it more of like an avowed shooter, so it kind of like feels more like, oh, like this is just like carbon copies, you know, as opposed to like carbon copy robots, you know what I mean? Instead of like a because this feels more I don't know, it feels more battle royale. Escape will make me god. A team-based... Oh, it's an extraction shooter! How come you didn't show the extraction, then? In the trailer? Okay, gameplay overview. We're gonna give this... I wanna know everything about this. I genuinely don't know squat about the game. Bungie, huh? It's been a while since the days of Halo 2, huh? I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, even today, I look at Bungie and I still have, like, nostalgia. Like, the image of Master Chief picking up the dual SMGs in Halo 2 at the very beginning of the game, like, is so freaking, like, burned into my brain. I'm not gonna lie, yeah, you're gonna be able to see these freaking, like, Minecraft block freaking, like, characters from across the freaking map with, if there's gonna be forests and trees. I thought it was gonna be like an urban type of deal. Yeah, the freaking random robots walking around is gonna be pretty obvious.
Marathon is a team-based extraction shooter set around the mysterious and
I was thinking like, think about Brink. Brink, the old game, garbage game way back when.
World of Tau Ceti 4. You are a runner, a cybernetic mercenary who's given up their human form for a biosynthetic shell with unique abilities and stats, capable of both tactical and fast-paced combat. Here you'll fight in a crew of up to 3 players across a variety of zones and points of interest. You'll face rival runners in zones of up to 18 players, countless security forces, and otherworldly threats. To scavenge the remains of a lost colony.
Yeah, there'd be some moments where I look at this and I'm very much like right back into Cyberpunk.
For glory and fortune. The environments of Tau Ceti 4 are filled with weapons, materials, and equipment you
I like the way the weapons look, honestly. I can't lie. I like blocky things.
can scavenge throughout the map. Before deploying, you'll strategically build your loadout and select a runner to ensure.
I really like the weapons. They look really cool, really interesting. I like how they're playing with the blockiness, but they're still trying to make it, like, give it, like, a vibe of something that looks real. But, like, what are they gonna, like, what exactly are we gonna get here that's gonna, like, make this any different than anything else I'm playing right now?
Sure you're equipped for the run ahead.
Because I'm playing a lot of extraction shooters.
Your objective is simple. Get in, gather as much loot as you can, and make it out alive. Die, and all your gear will be up for grabs. Survive, and your loot can be taken into future runs as you grow in power and fill your vault. Death.
Which is, again, very cool, very awesome. But what else? Like, because you have to understand, there's gotta be, like, at least for me, there needs to be something like, okay, we're gonna hop in, there's just gonna be a quick little match for us to gather some, like, common resources. If I could get myself a nice weapon, awesome. We're gonna sort of, like, stick to the less populated zones, you know, I don't need anything unique or special. And then you're gonna have certain, like, runs where you're like, oh, this is a hotbed of freaking, like, everybody's going for this because there's a unique weapon here, there's something here, there's a boss battle that'll give me a skin, or like something that happens here will give me some kind of, like, unique ability that I can't freaking unlock until I get, you know, there's gotta be something.
Is inevitable.
Some reason for me to keep coming back into the match.
Think quickly on your feet and outplay your opponents. And in your next run, you and your teammates will be the ones coming out on top. And even if you're down on your luck, factions can sponsor you with a fresh loadout, so you can get right back into the fight. Bungie brings its best-in-class first-person multiplayer action to the forefront. Dynamic and tactile gunplay, runners with unique playstyles, and customizable builds create highly
That was almost cool. I was about to say how freaking sick that was about to be, and it just freaking pushed him. Okay.
dynamic and strategic team fights.
I mean, because honestly, if you give, adding unique abilities would be kind of cool.
Whether you're on a zero-to-hero run or high-rolling with powerful gear, you'll need to
right,
use your...
because it's like, even if you don't have, like, awesome gear, you'll have your freaking, like, uniques, or your unique ability to sort of help you out, even if all you get is a garbage little pistol or something, you know?
best judgment when you decide which fights to pick and how. Because no matter how geared you are, players with skill and strategy will always have the edge. Marathon is designed to be played in crews, with contextual pings, shared objectives, and down but not out, to streamline playing with your friends.
What I'm not seeing so far on the HUD is any kind of, like, body part indicator. So, like, is it just gonna be, like, raw sponge damage? Or... You know what I mean? Like, cause... I don't like sponges. But I do like, whenever you can, like, injure certain parts, hit someone in the arm, and suddenly, you know, the rate of fire and their accuracy is gonna go down. It can really change the entire... And sometimes you might not even know that you took out their arm, you know? You're hoping, but you don't know. So, there might be times where that could change the entire, like, way, like, the entire flow of the battle, too.
Friends, death is not the end. And if you're the last one standing, you can overcome the odds to revive your teammates and get out with your hard-earned loot. And if you believe your skills alone are enough to conquer any challenge, we give you the freedom to opt out of crew fill, to take all the glory for yourself as a solo runner. No two runs in Marathon ever play out the same, with dynamic events, variable weather, and...
Okay, I was about to say, I'm like, yeah, that's what every extraction shooter says. Okay, so it rains. Cool.
glory for yourself as a...
That's a little bit different.
...solo runner.
You know, rain in games, alright?
No two runs in Marathon ever play out the same, with dynamic events, variable weather, and unpredictable players. You'll have to adapt on the fly if you want to survive. Each run has a time limit, and anything...
Wait, that's it? That's all you have?
...to take all the glory for yourself as a solo runner. No two runs in Marathon ever play out the same, with dynamic events, variable weather, and unpredictable players.
What the frick is a dynamic event? So, no two runs are the same. Whatever the hell a dynamic event is, cool, I hope we find out more about. Sometimes it rains. Sometimes it snows. Also, you can't predict people. Yeah, I can't predict people in any other freaking extraction shooter.
You'll have to adapt on the fly if you want to survive. Each run has a time
The classic, I have a light machine gun, but I'm about to poke you with my knife.
and anything can happen while you're chasing your objective. Looking to unlock upgrades or increase your faction reputation?
Alright, cool,
Slip
cool.
into the shadows as Void and ghost past your enemies. Search the map for rare materials and profit opportunities without being discovered. Want to push enemy teams and steal their loot? Bring in Glitch with agility implant and your strongest weapons to disrupt rival crews. Running support for your friends, grab extra equipment, shield charges, and a specialized backpack to be the lifeline they need.
Wait, these are the heroes? I thought these were like user created.
You're always free to experiment with team compositions, and the only limit to how you want to play your runner.
Oh, it is the same. What? I thought this was like a freaking, like, I thought you were gonna be able to just create your own character, like design it the way you want.
Is your loot and imagination.
Well, then why'd
Endgame
you show all the different outfits at the very beginning of the cinematic trailer? If you're not gonna, is that just because you're gonna sell skins?
challenges, ranked play, discovering
But that sucks. I don't want to freaking buy skins.
secrets, seasonal storytelling, community events,
I mean, it's not that I hate skins or nothing, but it's just kind of like you made it seem like you were gonna, like, at least in the cinematic trailer, it made it seem like it was gonna, like, I was gonna be able to design my own character and stuff. Nah, but those are like the actual heroes. They suck. They don't look good.
and more all await you in Season 1.
But that's a hero right here. He's one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought it was just like a generic NPC in the game, like just for
Where
the
you and
cinematic
your
trailer.
friends will start to unravel
Okay, she has a little bit more character to her, I guess.
the mysteries of Tau Ceti 4.
Is that the same lady or is that a different one?
Remember,
Not the same
you're
one.
only ever one run away
There's a
from
bigger,
the next
bulkier
big
one.
score.
Yeah, the guy that would like the music, he looked he looked generic as hell. That's kind of why I assumed they were just like generic. Like this that guy right there really. Yeah, I guess at least Glitch looks like has some kind of characteristics to her to make her stand out. But with like the spiky hair, the needles in her hair or something. The other guy was just kind of boring. Huh. Okay, so that's what everyone's freaking losing their marbles over.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out. Like or dislike, comment, and subscribe, and become a Monodachi today! I live stream all day, Monday through Friday, so go say hi! That's all for now, Monos. Goodbye, and thanks for swinging by. Salut!